Yeah, I would love this message, this voice message to be shared with this Facebook post. Yeah, I would like I would like this voice message to be attached to this particular Facebook post and shared, because sometimes, most times, and every time, we need to know the history of our past, because today that we have will become yesterday to the generations that will come after us, and our today will become history, which ought to be recorded, because interesting things is going on, quite interesting, quite important, quite useless, quite regrettable. Everything makes up history, good or bad. This was Emmanuel Ifeajuna, the same guy that sabotaged and betrayed his own people during the Civil War. Shocking enough to know, he was the first African gold medalist in the Commonwealth Games, and he ended up selling out. Why and how? I wouldn't say he wasn't properly learned, he wasn't properly educated, but the virus of his roots caught up with him. As the Bible rightly said, that some were created for condemnation, some were born for destruction. Judas Iscariot, seller, which is known as Judas Iscariot, was the perfect example of such. He was a star boy of such perfect betrayal because of the story they give us about the Bible story, Jesus or whatnot, So aside from Judas, there are also others that came after Judas. Those that can be termed as the record-breaking saboteurs. They are everywhere. They have perforated, integrated, proliferated into every sector of our existence, of our everyday life. So how are we going to deal with this issue? It's very simple. And how? Teaching the right history, calling back the minds of the people to let them know that they are on the wrong track and bring them back to the right track. So in the book of Isaiah, it says that you shall hear a small voice behind you that says, turn around, walk in this way, for this is the right path to follow. But the people of the world of today, they literally rejected it. Why? Because of their insatiable greed. The greed that has brought them down on their knees to dominate, to doom, dominated by doom. But do they care about that? As usual, we know the answer. Nobody gives a 2-cent fork about what happens. All everybody cares about is how much gets into their pockets. You line your pocket with some greenbacks. You line your pocket with some ill-gotten dollars. And you feel that you have arrived. At the end of your arrival, what comes next is fatality, is destruction. Emmanuel Ifeajuna has been forgotten. He has been literally forgotten in the annals of history. And what can we do about that? From this standpoint, where I stand today, I don't think anybody can do anything about this to salvage the situation, because it's already a done deal. It's gone. But there is still hope. Why did I say there is still hope? There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Are we ready to see the light? Is the question. And what should be the answer? Of course, we know that the answer should be an emphatic yes. But it may be shocking for most of you to know that the answer still remains a no. Why? Because it is the same members of your household that will destroy you. How and why will they destroy you? Because we have not done the right thing yet. The right things ought to be done to salvage this type of situation. The right things ought to be done. What is the right thing? Number one, discipline. What is the right thing? Number two, discipline. What is the right thing? Number three, discipline. Is discipline all the way? The Bible says, study to show thyself approved. What is study? Discipline. Discipline. When you look around today, nobody wants to see the truth. Nobody wants to do the right thing. Nobody wants to say the truth. What they are after is, what will they eat? That is endemic to the black race. And you black people, you know it. You know these things. But do you have the courage to stand out and say, this is where our problem is, that we need to stand up and end it ourselves? The answer is no. Because you are mentally lazy, you are physically lazy, you are spiritually lazy, you are lazy in all ramifications. And the worst part of laziness is the mental aspect. Poverty is not poverty if it's not a mental thing. Because if it becomes a mental thing, then it is a big problem. How are we going to solve it? We have to start cleansing the mind, because as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. You see, that is the problem that we face today in our everyday lives. It's a big problem, a very, very big problem. What made Emmanuel Ifeajuna to become a sellout? Is the question. How are we going to stop these things from happening, from creating more deadly sabotage in our immediate community? It starts from the family system. I watched a young man making an expose about what is happening to the black people worldwide. People that are responsible for it. He made a valid point, very, very solid points, very solid indeed. I saw it. I loved what he did. But what did I do? I sat back. I took what he did. I made an emergency broadcast. I highlighted on what he did, the program he made. And lo and behold, as I uploaded it instantly, Facebook took it down. They didn't even see the light of the second, not to talk of the light of the day. He did not see the light of the minute. He just went down. The one on YouTube got uploaded, but if you search it, you won't see it. I don't know how YouTube managed to restrict it. But the one on Twitch got uploaded nice and easy. And where the video came out from on TikTok, it was nicely uploaded and people are watching it. But the man said the truth. But I have a shocking truth for everyone. Yes, the black man will always say, oh, it's nice, it's the truth, oh, it's nice, it's the truth. And that is where it ends. Why? Because they believe that there is a God that is coming to save them. They believe that there is a God that will jump out from the sky to come and save them. So, anyone that has such depraved mindset, I always believe that they are part of the problem that we are facing today. If you go to Europe, to the land of the Europeans, they are the ones that gave you this your Jesus Christ, this your religious system. If you go to the Asian world, the Islamic or Arabic part of Asia, they are the ones that gave you this your God that you people are following today called Allah. Allah and Jehovah, they are the same thing. So if Allah and Jehovah are the same thing, why is it that the Muslims are killing the Christians? And why was it that the Christians at some point or time ago in history killed the Arabs? Now both people came together. They got tired of killing themselves. They now looked at the monkeys called Africans. They now came to Africa and viewed their God, which was a murderer. Their God, which is responsible for the destruction of lives. Is that their God is only interested in killing. They gave it to you. While you idiots are busy following their God. Your land and your resources is being plundered. Look at Saudi Arabia. Look at Iran. Look at Iraq. Just have a look at those countries and look at how organized those countries are. Very clean, very disciplined. Look at Europe. Look at America. If I look at the West, it's heaven on earth. But they told you, black man, that your heaven is when you die, you go to that side. That there are houses they build with gold. Ask those idiots, how many of them have seen the gold that they used to build the houses in heaven? But they are in Africa, taking away your own gold, plundering it. England never has gold, but the Vatican billions is a gold. Is it gold or diamond bank? In that bank, they keep gold, diamonds, all those things. That bank is in London. London is the financial capital of the entire world. Vatican is the religious headquarters or capital of the whole world. Washington, D.C. is the military headquarters or capital of the whole world. None of these places is in the Arab world. The Arab people, they have their own. What does the African man have? The Chinese got up and said, we were once great and we need to be great again. Look at where China is. Look at where Japan is. They call them the Asian tigers. Look at where they are. Where is the African? The African is busy rigmaroling in miry clay, in muddy waters. And they love it there. They just don't want to come out from that water. No matter what you do, the African will always remain in that water. Do you know why? Because they are pigs by nature. There have been great people that come out of Africa. And they hit the limelight and became important in the world. Why? And how did they become important in the world? They left Africa, they sojourned in a foreign land, in a foreign terrain, outside Africa, entirely outside Africa. Be it America, England, France, Arab world. Not even the Arab world. The Arab world doesn't give a damn about you monkeys. It's the Western world. They became great. But in Africa, there are still people that are far, far greater than those ones that the world recognizes as great Africans. But those ones in Africa, they can never ever see the light of the day. Why? They get killed every day. Not by the enemy outside, but by members of their household through what? Witchcraft. Any manner of evil they used to kill. Anything that has to do with life. We are all victims of that. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who sold him, who were the ones responsible for his predicament, his sibling, the same father, the same mother, even to the point that the wife he has is also culpable. He's also guilty, part of the ground that sold him out. That man is a great light. Who were the ones responsible for extinguishing his light? Members of his household. As they put in the Bible, that the man's worst enemies are members of his household. They did not say my own household or your own. They said your own, your personal household only. That's where your problem comes out from. Our land is rigged with people like Ifeajuna. Our land is rigged with such people. Like I said, when that man said all those things about why is it that the blacks are in jail all over the world, in America, in South Africa, in France, in England, that is because of the system. No, it's not because of the system. It's not. It's because of the foolishness of the black man. How would a white man leave his country, come to your land, and tell you that, hey, you idiot, you are not meant to be a man, you should be a woman. Then you see the black man walking about, putting the hand like a compass in his front, shaking his waist that he called hips. Ladies have hips. Men don't have hips. I know why I said men don't have hips. Then you see the men going, oh, give me, turn my waistline to become a hip, to be like that of the woman so I can swing and shake my ass. Men, they go for all manner of plastic surgery. Look at the son of Dwayne Wade. Legally born a man, but now a woman. A son that is not even up to 18 or even 15. Dwayne Wade is a disgrace. Are you going to blame the white for that? No. You will never. If I tell you to jump into the fire and you jump into, are they going to arrest me? I pushed you. No, you jumped into the fire out of your own free will. But they told Ronaldo told them to hell with you people. That I am Cristiano Ronaldo, I don't do that rubbish. God created only two genders, men and women, male and female. I won't do it. Take all your word best, give it to anybody that you want to give it to. I don't give a damn about it. History. We remember Ronaldo, that he stood firm. He said never. He's a white. According to people, white. He's a white guy. He said never will he do it. Never. But your greatest of all time, Messi, he wore the LGBT armband. Ask Messi if his mother had aborted him in the name of Planned Parenthood, will he be there today? Those people are idiots. If you can't stand up for something good, anything else that you stand up for that is not good means that you are an idiot. You don't deserve pity. No, do you deserve second chance in the game of life? You're a Trojan horse and you should be deleted through antivirus. So that is the way it is. I don't feel pity for certain things or certain people. No, I don't. Because the more you try to pity these people, the more you endanger your own life. So that's a fact. That is a fact. Is there anything we can do about it? You and I know that the answer is no. There's nothing we can do about it other than to keep preaching, to keep talking. At some point, there will be a generation that will rise up and say, we need to bring about a change. So don't blame the whites. No, sorry. Don't blame them that they are responsible for your predicament. No, nobody is responsible for your predicament. You literally walked into it. You literally accepted it. You did. Ifeajuna, you were the first gold medalist of the African gold medalist of the Commonwealth Games. The country you went for the Commonwealth Games, England, did you not see how beautiful England is or was before you died, before you sold out and died? Did you not see it? What stops your own hometown from becoming as beautiful as London? You can think that money is all you are interested in. Did you get the money? Judas get the money? Where is Judas? Where are you? Fools everywhere. You want someone that will pity your stupidity. Hear this message with this particular stuff. You know, back in those days, when we used to see that book, that exercise book, we never knew that it was attributed to Ifeajuna. We never ever knew. We just went to school. We used the book like that. We never knew. Thank God for research. Thank God for history. You all think you take that history away and give us whatever concocted bullshit that you bring out. As the Bible says, study to show thyself approved. Dig deep. Go deeper than the deep. If there is something there that you ought to see, that you don't need to see, and we are seeing it. We have seen the light, our eyes is open. But the Bible says the great light shone, and those that sat in darkness saw it. We have seen the light, and ultimately, we are the light bringers. Are we going to shake? No. Are we going to sell out? Oh, no. We will never ever do that. What are we going to shake or sell out for? Sell out for some peanut? Sell out for some bandits, for some idiots? We won't do that. We are beyond that. Because we know that this life itself is passive. What will you be remembered for in history? Tell me. Oh, we need a good life. We need to drive the Lexus. We need to drive the Maserati, the Bugatti, the Cayenne, the McLaren. We need to have that palace in the hill overlooking the sea. We need to eat the 3-course meal. We need to get some nice uchinani and some useless lazy-ass men called kept men. We need to have them. So what are we going to do? Sabotage your people. Take the money. Go for the alcohol. Go for ritual. Go for criminality. Go for corruption. That is what we love. That's what the black people love. I want to be like Donald Trump. He has a lot of money. He has mansions here. For heaven's sake, do you know that Donald Trump worked in the radio station, I think for 13 years or 15 years. Donald Trump has worked virtually all his life to get to the point he is today. Some young kids are asking Flavor, the Nigerian crony musician, hey, introduce us to Illuminati. We want to join the Illuminati and make money. We want to enjoy. We want to flex. We want to be like Tupac. But you idiots forgot that Tupac himself, I think he died at the age of 24, 25. Before then, that guy has released, he has waxed almost 700 and something, a little bit closer to 800 music, won so many awards and so on. But the lifestyle of Tupac is walk, walk, walk. Tupac spent most of his time in the studio or at home, somewhere private, writing, working hard, putting out his music. How many of you idiots can do that? The only time Tupac comes out is when you see him doing paparazzi. Out of 24 hours in a day, I don't think that guy spends up to 5 hours outside without being busy. And out of 7 days in a week, I don't think he comes out every day. There are days that he wouldn't come out, I believe, because for such a person to have lived his life with that record, with that type of record, it means he worked most of his life. How many of you can put in the work the way Tupac did? Even the flavor that you people are asking to introduce it to the occult. He has never ever worked as hard as Tupac. He has never ever worked as hard as Tupac. Then when you want to talk about such decadence, some idiots will come out and say the Bible said and judge. They start preaching, trying to say what they ought not to say. You see this black race. This black race is the worst thing that God ever did. Worst. No apology to that. Am I going to apologize? I'll think about the apology aspect. You people, you disgust me. Look at how Ifeajuna ended, and tell yourselves the truth. No one controls you. The black race is evil. It is only in the black country that I saw on Facebook they come out to do witches association. They put all manner of nonsense on Facebook. Facebook won't take it out. But the moment you turn around to teach people that this attitude is not good, Facebook will remove it and say it's against their policy. Why? Can they do that to the Chinese? No. That's why the Chinese have their own social media handles. Nobody does that to them. But the black man will continue to be the dredge of the society, globally, worldwide. So until we pick up the character of becoming disciplined, if we don't pick it up, let's just forget about it. We will always cry white supremacists from now till God knows, and it will never change. Start that change from yourself. Start that change from your home. Start that change from your family. The home, the family is the center of change. Make a change in yourself, and it will reflect in your immediate community, and from your community to your state, to your country, worldwide. This is all I have to say to you people. Think about it positively. If you want to think about it negatively, I don't give a damn. That's your business. Bye.